There you go. I bet you hear audio now. There you go. Okay, let's turn it down a little bit though. Okay, there you go. Now you got audio. Yeah, anyway, guys, welcome. We're here. Yeah. Who's ready for a funny story? Who's ready for a really funny story? Yeah, so, oh, okay, first and foremost, let's, I'll tell you a funny story, but let's right now, level 5 hype train. Remember, these are the giveaways happening on the show today. First and foremost, we got two level 5 hype trains. We get 2 level 5 hype trains. We'll give away a 500 gig NVMe SSD. We have 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. Poncho7866, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Let's finish that out. Let's get this first one. Let's kick things off and go from there. The second one, guys, is that also don't forget, we also have the 700 likes on YouTube. If we get 700 likes, we give away, we basically give away another 500 gig NVMe SSD. And then finally, the last one is that don't forget we have the sub-only giveaways for the month of May, and those will be for the month of May, and we have those are for 2 subs here on Twitch. Basically, if you want to get in on that, over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, come on over, use your free Prime subscription, and potentially walk away with a GPU like Blue Moo, who actually won one of the 3070s from last. Dang it. Okay, I will make sure that we announce the second winner because we only announced the one winner and I forgot to look at it again. Blue Moo, who won the first one, and go from there. Blondie, please remind me that tomorrow we announce the second winner because today was a little bit crazy. And I'll tell you a funny story here after this. But again, if you want to get extra entries on that, all you got to do is gift subs like what folks are doing right here, or you can do tier 2, tier 3 subs. That also gets you a ton of extra entries. And then finally, we have down at the bottom, you see that $50 Newegg gift card. If we get 50 subs, it comes a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs, $100 Newegg gift card, 150, and then you're actually seeing a list all the way up to like 3070s and 3080s and all that sort of stuff. So again, more hype from more subs. I hate that we start with that. I really wish there was a way to say, hey, don't start hype train until like 5 or 10 or 15 minutes into the stream. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, well, he comes in, he just starts asking for subs. No, it's because hype train's going, so I'm trying to explain to people who may not have ever watched what the heck is going on and why hype train is so important. So I apologize for that. It's not really kind of my point. I will have a funny story as soon as hype train's done because you guys are gonna laugh. It's gonna be funny. Tonight we have a very cool show right over here. Another mini-ITX build, and I know you guys are probably like, "Hey, we're Robey, you've outdone yourself. Why do so many mini-ITX builds?" Main reason being is that for this one, in and of itself, we're going to be doing one here with our basically in our Phanteks P200a. Really excited about this. This is a brand new case. The Eclipse P200a just launched today. Really excited about it and excited to throw it in there. Hey, thank you very much for the $2. And thank you, Christina Applegate. I don't know, that's weird. So $2, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. So we're gonna be doing this is a brand new case, airflow case. Really excited about it, a lot of modularity. You guys are gonna really dig what we show you in here. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we're gonna talk about a couple other things because I haven't been able to talk about it because we've had 2 paid things. Raid Shadow Legends. We need 81 more people, guys. 81 more people to basically get in on that. We actually, I'll tell you about that afterwards when we finish Hype Train as well. We got a lot of cool stuff there. And then finally, we're gonna talk about CD keys because we haven't been able to talk about that as well. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. Build, all sorts of fun. This is going to be cool. I'm really excited about this, and we'll talk about parts and all that stuff as well. So going to be a very good stream, going to be a lot of fun, and we'll go from there. But can we get, let's finish out Hype Train. Can we get at least 500%? Let's kick it off right. We're 19 subs away from unlocking the $50 Newegg gift card. Let's see it happen. Let's see it kick off and go from there. And then I'll tell you some super funny stories and we'll go into everything else that's happening as well. Because it's always weird during the Hype Train. Like I wish, like I said, Twitch, if you're listening, can you let me put the Hype Train on cooldown until like so far in? Because like the thing that just gets hard is like I hate starting the stream this way. Clarky5613, thank you very much for the 5 gifted community subs. You're amazing already. Thank you very much for that. That can be solved by bots, not. Also, yeah, by the way, we did do some research. Kevin did a bunch of research. I know a lot of people were talking about what happened yesterday. Streamlabs specifically was having issues. And because we used Streamlabs OBS, Streamlabs OBS was specifically having issues with connections via Restream, and so we saw drops in bit rates from there. So I apologize. It doesn't look like it was anything outside of just a technical issue, but Streamlabs and some other people who were using Streamlabs actually did have a problem, and he was able to find that yesterday. So hopefully that will get that fixed, and we won't have that problem tonight. Because I've already had enough problems, and we just started already. And then yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. But we also have another stream tomorrow. So not only you're getting bonus streams, lots of streams. We're gonna have 4 streams this week instead of just the typical 3. But tomorrow is gonna be epic because we're building one of those just epic PCs. Like Strix 3090, Razer, Lee, all the 011 dynamics, 1200 watt power supply, all of the bling blang, all being done tomorrow. So if you're going to want to tune in for tomorrow, if you just want to basically drool for a little bit, that's going to be a lot of fun. And that's a nice commission build. Difference with that, this is the first commission build though, where the guy sent me the entire like all the parts. He just flat out just sent me everything. He was like, here it is, just build it. So which is actually pretty epic. So I'm pretty psyched about that. Jariah Walker, thank you very much for welcome to 2 months. Sean Nichols, 1 month, first month, 1 month. So thank you very much for your 1 month as well. And so yeah, it's all pretty awesome. Come on guys, come on, we got 11 more. Let's get those last ones. Oh, never mind. Hype Train apparently is going to be over now. I don't understand. Like it said we still had a minute left, but fine, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Now that we're done, let's get to the funny story. So I don't know who on Twitter saw the whole thing about my stream PC going down. And thank you very much for the 40 gifted subs, guys, and everything. Who saw the whole thing about the stream going down and all that, so that my stream PC went down? Yeah, okay, good. So people are being me. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so stream PC went down. So what we did is we put it up. We hooked it to another power supply, verified, got it all fixed, got everything in. Put it back underneath the desk. And then pushed the power, and it didn't work. And we're like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Come to find out, someone had accidentally kicked the. So the way that the way that our power strip works is that we have some that are done and protected, but other ones that stay on regardless of whether you turn it on. Somebody kicked that switch and the PC had no power. So in the end, the PC was fine. We just didn't turn on the power bar. And so, yeah, we just switched the power supply in like half an hour for a PC that didn't need it. So, yeah, it was, yeah. So, luckily, we had all the, like, I think part of this is like, you know, some of this was like an epic PC builder moment where you're like, okay, look, we have an emergency. Like, my PC's down. Let's put an entire one together in less than half an hour and get the stream back up. And then in the end, we all we needed to do is turn on the power switch, and it would have been fine. So yeah, live and learn. But the PC's back up, it's running, everything's fine. Yeah, we're gonna put that on our list of things to do when we have emergency situations, is verify. They're on battery backups, but the way that it works is there's a switch for stuff that always stays on, and then there's a switch, the stuff that stays on regardless, and then there's a switch. The power switch actually controls some of the other stuff. That switch was off, and the power was for the PC was plugged into that. So yeah, it was great. So awesome job, Robey, and there we go. The other thing too is you know, we had a lot of weirdness with the giveaway yesterday. I know some folks basically. Were not able to watch. We still had over 1,000 people when we gave away that 5600X. So today I'm going to throw in another 5600X giveaway. But the way it's going to work, you don't have to sub, you don't have to do anything. All you got to do, listen. Are you listening? Because I'm still going to make you do something, right? You're going to help me. You got to download Raid Shadow Legends and you got to play the demo. And we need 80 people of the 729 who are watching right now. We're going to give you links. 80 people of the 700 to go. And then my guild. Listen to this. We were losing the clan challenge yesterday. So I've played since I played Raid Shadow Legends on Friday, I probably played like 80 hours of that game. And so we were losing last night. And I just want to say that our clan came in clutch with my 20,000 points at the very end and ended up winning the clan challenge. So if you weren't in the clan yesterday, you didn't get all of the super epic bonuses. And at the same time, you also didn't get like we had a bunch of stuff. Plus, we also got the trophy now next to our clan lane for Robeytech. So we did win the first clan competition that we've had. We actually ended up winning, and so we're going from there. So if you have not played, all you got to do, we're going to get the link right there. Download the game. Go play through the tutorial. We only need like 80 of you to do it. You'll see your name pop up on that Raid Warriors down there. If we get to 300 tonight, which is 3 hours from now. If we get to 300 tonight, then we will give away a 5600X CPU as my, hey, I'm sorry for the issues yesterday. But I'm making it easy. Like, you don't even have to do like 80 people's nothing. We got 219 on the first day. So that's all it is, go from there. So your clan is not, so do the Drew 4, apply for the clan, because if you are going to be active, we are going to be punting inactive players. So if you're going to be active, make sure that you apply. The clan is called Robeytech, and you can get in on that and all that sort of stuff. So please give it a check out. Please download that. I'd love to give away another CPU today, which would be absolutely epic from there. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna throw in an extra bonus, right? We're connected together. If we get to the 3060 Ti and we get the 5600X, I will just combine those and give away a 3070. So there is an extra bonus for the sub stuff and then also for the game stuff. So all that is, you go from there. We're going crazy to make things awesome. It looks like I got a tip, and so I'm sorry about that. I'm just excited about all the epicness happening going from there. So that's what's going on. It's known as the Robey. It's called Robeytech is the name of it. Does the game cost money? The game costs nothing. It's free to play. You can play it on mobile. You can play it on PC. It doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is download it while you're watching the stream right now. Play through the demo. Play through the tutorial. You'll know when you're basically done, and then you'll see your name pop up on our little Raid Warriors thing. Your name will pop up, and it'll do this pretty cool thing. So all we got to do is get 80, and you're good to go. Animal the Great, thank you very much for those subs. You're amazing. That takes us to 50, and we're going towards potentially giving away a 3070 tonight. It's not for PC, it's for PC and mobile. It's both. So you can play it. All you can play it on PC and you can play it on mobile. It's really easy. Just make sure you click on that link and give it a download. You got to make sure you click on that link, not that glink. Okay, and then we're going to talk about CD keys. Let's go from here. Man, I cannot believe that I did that. Like, I'm so proud of myself for literally changing out a PSU that didn't need to be changed out. Okay, so end goal, we have 50 exactly. So now we're on the $100 Newegg gift card. We have 100, 50. There you go. Next goal is basically up, and we're good to go there. I think I'm streaming to the wrong one as well. So anyway, okay, guys. So one of the other things I always like to talk about, and we try to do this once a week. They sponsor a stream a week. Is one of the things that always seems to plague people is you finally get a new PC. If you're able to get a GPU, you're getting up there, you're like, okay, I'm excited, it's time to get it set up, and then you go install Windows, and you're like, holy crud, $149 for a copy of Windows. Well, let me just say, do not sweat, because we got the solution for you. So one of the things that I know every TechTuber or tech talker gets sponsored by is like a CD key reseller. Now, one of the things that I like about CD key deals is that as somebody who used to work for a massive corporation, I was like, hey, these are kind of shady. Can you show me these are legit keys? And these guys worked with me for months to show me that these were legit purchased. They show me the purchase orders, the actual licenses, where they ordered them from, that they got them from Microsoft. And so I was willing to, at that point in time, to go ahead and give it a test. And so we did a test about, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. Like literally hundreds of you guys have used CDK deals to get your, to basically get your CD keys for your PC. And if you have questions about this, a lot of people are like, hey, this is shady. Is this actually legit? It is legit. You guys should definitely check it out. So let me bring it up here. The website, we're seeing links for that stuff showing up in our thing right now. But here's the website. It's called cdkdeals.com. And then here we are looking right here is Windows 10 Pro OEM. It's like regularly, it's $119 right here. Oh, you guys can't see any of this. Let me hide this one sec. I wish, hold on. I wish there was a way. Don't go full screen. Okay, there we go. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna hide this. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna go back. Okay, here we go. So we got it on there. So when you're basically looking at this, you're like, oh, it's $119.59, but here on the site, it's $21.64. So if you're like, oh, that's pretty good, that's a much better price. Well, check this out, hit buy now. And then if you use down here in the promo code and you hit the code RB20 and hit apply, now your $21 is now $17.31. And if you're curious, you're like, wow, $17.31, that's a great price for Windows 10 OEM, and that's a global key. Now, if you're curious, like, hey, does this actually work? You can actually go in here and we can check my purchase orders, and you can actually see that I have used this before, and you've seen I've completed them and all that sort of stuff and used it. And in fact, a ton of folks right here within the channel have also done this. So if you're looking for cheap and expensive Windows, you don't want to have that activate Windows thing on the side, here's a great option for you to go and give it a look-see. I really, really like this. They have great customer service. A couple of people have even had issues with their purchase orders. They responded really quickly and got it squared away. So give it a go if you're looking for that option. Yeah, if you have questions, you can definitely just chat with many of the people here within the channel who've actually used it before. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so people like that. Lots of people working for me. A lot of people can say confirm legit code, never had an issue. So we have a lot of people. The code's not frozen, guys. It's just I was showing you guys the key. So anyway, give it a go. Give it a check out. It's definitely worth giving a look see. And then again, like I said, ask questions. But yeah, that is it. We've now gone through all of the pre-stream stuff. Who's ready to start talking about parts? Yeah, who's ready to start talking about parts? Could you build in the mesh Alysis kit? You know, Acer Jor, I saw that on Gear Seekers. I need to check that case out. I haven't done it. RB20 is what you need. Tony, yes, you can buy it for New Zealand as well. Yes, Clueless Klutz, we've heard 3080 Ti rumors. The rumor has been out there, like we've even seen them in the wild. So people have actually seen the boxes for 3080 Ti's. It's just, I think it's just a matter of when. So yeah, going from there. So going from there. Sent the, yeah, there's the link, guys, if you guys want to go give it a check out and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one, Blue Jay, but I'm definitely, yeah, there was Acer George just saw the video. I'm excited to see it because I love cases like this. And these are always challenging. I love new cases and stuff like that as well. So what do you call things? What do you call? Okay, here we go. Dad joke from JW, just too smart. Kicking off with the dad jokes already. Let's get dad joke hype in the channel. What do you call a dad who always fixes things around the house? A doodad. A doodad. So going from there. And I'm building a PC soon. How long does it take to build a PC that's around $750 for a first time? It can, like, it took Henry Cavill like all day. So it really depends. It depends on the complications. It can also depend on a bunch of different things. But guys, this is the case. Again, this case released now. Oh, one other thing I want to let you guys know. If you're looking down at links below, we do now actually are supported by Best Buy. So if you're looking for things like so like Founders Editions, and Best Buy's actually got their prices are actually haven't been impacted by the tariff. So they actually have a tendency to have cards for cheaper. I now am supported by those. If you check down below, you can see the parts that are available on Best Buy are now down in the description. If you want to go and check out the Best Buy stuff, like for instance, the Founders Edition, if you're looking at the link for the parts today, that's actually a Best Buy link. So awesome for them to support us. They're now a supporter of the channel. And if you want to go and support me, going at Best Buy, you can always click on one of those links. And then from there, you'll be able to help me from an affiliate standpoint. So going from there, so that's cool. You should make a build on the Lian Li Mini Dynamic. We've already done that, Jeff. We did a whole build on it when it first came out. So yeah. Does the case come in different colors? The only one that I know of is black. There's the standard edition. This is the RGB edition that we're going to be showing today. We're going to walk you guys through this first, and then we'll talk about parts. But the other one, they also have the Performance Edition, which has a different mesh. So, so for people who are like really looking for high airflow builds, they actually have two different ones. But this is the build right here. It's pretty tiny. But super modular. So I figured we'd start by stripping this down, showing this off a little bit, and then from there we'll talk about parts and go from there. So, oh, but before I do that, I'm gonna hit record because I completely forgot to do that. And we're gonna talk about, there we go. Okay, now we're recording. Okay, so guys, right here, this is the Phanteks Eclipse P200a. This is the newest case from Phanteks. And going from here, and it's got very, very Phanteks-y looking, right? The version we have here is $69, which is actually pretty inexpensive, and it comes with 2 of their SK120 fans. But let's go ahead and pop this open. Let's go ahead and pop this open. How does it pop open? I failed, it's not real. This thing's not real. Okay, well, one thing I can do is I can do it says pull here. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and pull this, that's up. I wonder if this is the same way. Oh yeah, pull right here. Oh, there it goes. It just pops up. So there you go. Just pop them off. There's the sides. We're going to take this off. One of the things that's very different, and you'll notice, and this has kind of been a new thing, is just starting with the back panel. Right there. Hey, Vega, dropping 10 gifted subs. Thank you. One of the things you'll notice right here on the side is that we actually have this side panel right here. The main reason being is one of the things that's super unique about this case is that you can do side-mounted exhaust. Now, we're doing all of the things on today's stream. We're going to vertically mount the GPU. We're going to side mount the radiator and stuff. So you'll see all this today, and we'll even talk about optimal airflow setup that we're going to do in this case. So yeah, that's one of the things that's already different, as you can see this right here. So there's the side thing. There's the back panel right there. Another thing that's super interesting about this case as well is check out the cable management channels. So here, I'll actually do a top down and give you guys like a little bit of a zoom in. So these cable management channels are actually metal. And apparently I'm not strong enough. These are actually metal. So instead of, I think a lot of us are used to Velcro, but one of the things that's always a problem with mini-ITX cases is trying to get things to stay down. So using something like a metal cable manager, and you're talking about, you have a good probably 1.5 inches of room in these channels to basically do your cable management, and then this does a good job of holding it down, which is actually pretty cool. The other thing too is like you also have things like you have SD mounts, all that sort of stuff right here, which is also modular. But the thing that's really crazy, and I'm going to pull the front panel off. There we go. The thing that's really crazy is also this back here. Hey, there we go. We got some people playing Raid Shadow Legend. So check this out. We'll set this up for here right now. So I'm going to go to the side camera. Go to the side camera real quick. Thank you very much, Vega, for all those subs. That's amazing. So here we are on the side camera. Check this out. So here you can see this looks a little bit strange. You've got like a different setting. So again, I talked a little bit about this. You actually have the option of vertically mounting your GPU. And the way that works, and we're going to set this up for vertical mounting right now, is you can just take these screws off. There we go. Like so. And then, oh, one more screw. There we go. And then this just comes apart like that. And this unclips. Well, you don't have to. And now you can, once this comes out, there you go. Now you can set this for vertical mounting. So we just set this like this. Like that. Take our screw, which we're going to be vertically mounting this. And then we're going to stick this. I think I bent these a little bit. Oh, this just goes like this. It goes like, oh, sorry, it goes like this. They go in the same place, just on the other side. I think it goes like, no, it was, I already had it the right way. And then that screws back on here. This is always the problem when you can't get like quite the, there it is, okay. Okay, so that screws in just like that, and then finally you've got one more screw right here, and then boom, you're set for vertical mounting, which is pretty neat. So yeah, then now you've got it set for vertically mounting, and then you've got the whole thing from here. One thing is that when you do this, obviously you can't stick a rear fan, an exhaust fan. So there's a couple things we're going to talk about. So let's talk about airflow in this case real quick. So looking at this, what we're going to be doing in today's episode. A couple things. One, you actually have the option of 240 millimeter fans or two 120s, which means you can also do a 280 millimeter rad or a 240 rad in the front. Down here at the bottom, you also have the option of mounting fans. We're actually going to be sticking a single 120 down here at the bottom. The way this is going to work is we're going to create a slight positive pressure inside the case. So we'll have 3 intake and 2 exhaust. We're going to be sticking a side-mounted radiator. The way that basically works is there's these little doors right here that just pop off like that, and they shoot out like rocket ships. Boom. So you got 2 little doors right there. These are also, you also have SSD mounting mechanisms on there, but you can stick a 240 millimeter rad here on the side. So we're going to be doing a 240 in the front. So we'll have intake exhaust, but we'll also have intake here. And again, main reason being is with our vertically mounted GPU, that will blow the hot air up and then out via the exhaust. So should be a cool setup. You also have the option if you want, if you're going to do front mounted AIO, you can basically take the fans, move them to the outside, and actually do a rear mount of your radiator if you wanted to. Lots of options in this case. Cooling in terms of cooling is actually pretty cool. Really kind of impressed with how this looks. Like I said, 69 bucks. Now, if you guys want to see size-wise, a nice little size comparison of this versus something like, here is the Razer that we did the other day. By the way, you'll notice something. The side panels are closed. Look at that. But here you can see the difference in size. So it's not really a small form factor PC, so to speak, right? Neither one of these are pretty big. Both of these are pretty big, but in terms of overall size, you can see that this is actually even a bit bigger than the Phanteks one. So there you go. And yeah, like I said, hey, look, it's even, yeah, they're both really, really cool. So yeah, there you go. Check it out. Sorry, I don't know why I said check it out, but that is the build. This is the case we're going to be using today. The other thing, oh, sorry, one other thing I forgot about. Down here at the bottom, this actually does have RGB control as well. And so the way that the RGB control works is that this actually allows you to plug in via the front panel. We'll show this a little bit later. You can plug things directly into it via Phanteks or Lee, and actually I think Deepcool all use that same RGB stuff. And then it also has a 3-pin that you can plug in as well, so you can control both like an RGB strip, etc. All of that stuff just using the front panel. And there's actually some pretty cool lighting options for that as well. So should be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the case all up, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let's get this out of the way. Just wanted to at least show it. We'll light it up a little bit later. I know some people want to see it finished lit just because of the fun that was that build last week. Okay, so who's ready to talk about the parts we're putting inside of this bad boy? So I've given you an overview of the case, but we should talk about parts. Yeah, yeah, it is on Amazon, guys. We do have a link. I think if one of our folks could grab the link from the parts list and put it in the channel, if you guys want to see it. It's not in stock on Amazon until May 10th. So even though it released today, it's still not. I don't think you can purchase it. I think you can also order it from Phanteks site as well. But right now, it's only on Amazon. Okay, so let's talk about the parts we're putting in here. Just to verify that this thing can keep things cool, we're going to be doing a Ryzen 9 5900X. Ryzen 9 5900X. This is obviously 12-core, 24-thread, absolute beast. And then, of course, this is a mini-ITX. That's probably something I should have mentioned. This is a mini-ITX case, technically small form factor. It's not very small, but we're going to be using the Asus ROG Strix B550i Gaming. Now, because we're going to be vertically mounting the GPU, and by the way, this case does actually come with a vertical mount kit. You just need to buy the Phanteks. You just need to buy the Phanteks riser cable separately. But one thing that is interesting about using these is these are PCIe Gen 3 risers. They do sell Gen 4, But one of the things you are going to do, you're going to have a problem if you're going to go and do an installation on a motherboard that is PCIe Gen 4. Most motherboards will set it to default, and if you don't you need to plug in your GPU normally, and set the BIOS to PCIe Gen 3 before you then hook it into the riser, or you will not see anything show up on your screen. So that's just a heads up. We've already done that. We've breadboarded this, updated it, made sure it was good to go. So that way when we plug in the riser cable, we know it's gonna work. So just as an FYI, a little nice little tip there for you. For RAM, just because for RAM, we're gonna be using the new Vengeance RGB Pro SL. This is from Corsair. This is their latest RAM offering. The upgrade from the Vengeance RGB Pro, their SL stuff, has some additional RGB lighting options, and then a more improved heat spreader. We've got our Intel SSD. We've got a 512 gig just for the sake of doing the build. We've got a 512 gig Intel 670p that we're going to be using for our OS drive. For our cooling, to keep that thing nice and cool, and I really like these AIOs, we're going to be using the Phanteks Glacier 1 240MP. I love this for a couple reasons. One, it's a nice low profile AIO. Two, I wanted to show you guys something as an option with these, because a lot of times these come with high static pressure fans, and a lot of times high static pressure fans don't have an RGB option. So one of the things we're going to be using to kind of show you an RGB option for potentially high static pressure fans is what called the Phanteks. These are called Halos. These are called Lux Halos. These are also made by Phanteks. You'll see this. You'll see this basically go on top of the fan. It makes it look like it's RGB, but it's like top lit. So we're going to show that off as well. So we're going to be using that for some lighting. For our power supply, we're going to be using, because this, unlike the Razer, which used SFX, we're going to be using a full ATX power supply. So we're going to use an EVGA 850 G5, which, as you guys know, there's Bob. Put Bob back over here. We got our 850 G5 for the power supply. So we'll make sure more than enough power for the GPU. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but we'll also be going and showing that off as well. So the one thing that is an extra add-on for that, because of our GPU, which I'll bring as well, is we're going to be using a Nvidia Geforce RTX 3070 Founders Edition GPU. And the thing that's nice about the EVGA and why I chose that as well is because I have one of EVGA's special sleeve kits for Founders Editions. And so this will allow, so I'll be using this to plug into the Founders Edition versus the janky controller, the janky power thing that they have for their power for the Nvidia stuff. So lots of really kind of cool things to show off. Should be a super fun build. And again, this build specifically, just because this GPU, if you're able to get it at Best Buy, is $499. This build all up would be about $2,000, which is a nice good price from there. So, it's going to be great. Wow, you guys are crushing the Raid Shadow Legend stuff. So there we go right there. This is the build. We'll get started here in just a second. But yeah, I wanted to walk you guys through the parts. Overall, I think you guys are going to be impressed with this case. I know we haven't built it. Oh, last thing, our last fan, our bottom fan, is going to be Phanteks SK120. We're going to use that as our bottom fan just to make sure everything stays Phanteks. So yeah, vertically mounting our GPU, all the fun stuff. Really kind of fun build. I know somebody was saying, hey, Robey, why aren't you doing a water-cooled build? Well, guess what? Guess what? We are. We're going to be doing one in the Cooler Master Case 700. We're going to be doing a full water-cooled build, probably starting the next couple weeks. You guys are going to be here for the whole thing. And so we're going to be doing it on stream, over a couple streams, which should be super cool. I will try to attempt to do some pipe bending here on the show, but for the most part, the way it'll kind of work is I'm going to basically build it, plan it with you guys. We'll put it all together, and then I'll go off and I'll pre-measure all the pipes and get them all bent, but I'll try and save one to basically do here on stream. Then we'll assemble the whole thing here on stream, fill the loop, and all that sort of stuff. So you guys will see 96% of the build, but we won't be able to bend all the pipes because that's an incredibly boring show probably, just watching me bend pipes. But I'll talk about how I bend the pipes and my process for that. So you guys are gonna see that. And that's actually going to replace this PC right here. It's gonna be a new set piece. So, and it's a fully loaded rig. The only thing we're waiting on is confirmation from Intel on the CPU. But everything else, we got a 3080 FTW3 that we're gonna be custom water cooling. So we're gonna do a GPU block here on the show, all that sort of stuff. So you guys will see the full meal deal. So there you go. You get what you want. There, yeah, you happy? You happy? Okay, cool. Need more likes on YouTube channel for the giveaway. Yeah, don't forget, guys, 700 likes on the YouTube channel, and we're gonna give what we got, the community giveaways as well. All you gotta do is just go over to youtube.com/Robeytech, hit that like button, we're gonna give away a 500 gig NVMe SSD. But let's start building our PC. What do you guys say? That sounds like fun, Robey. That sounds like fun, but first we need a dad joke. Oh, we need a dad joke, right, Robey? What do you say, audio? Is everything audio fine? Somebody's saying audio. Everything seems okay, right? Oh, someday, Inverse, you'll never know. Okay, good. Everybody's saying audio is fine, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, let me see. Let's see, I'm looking for a good jag. Okay, here we go, Zai, I'm gonna read it. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's a hard one to read. I'm trying to find one. Okay, Hot Pig. This is from Hot Pig. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Okay, this one's from Angry Puppy 73. What do you call a Tesla doing a drift? What do you call a Tesla doing a drift? The electric slide. That's pretty good as well. Okay, so if you have dad jokes, head on over to our Discord, discord.gg/Robeytech. Obviously, a big part of being tech dad is reading dad jokes here on the stream to entertain you. But head on over to tech.tv, discord.gg/Robeytech. Head to the dad joke section. Drop your top dad jokes, and we'll be going from there. And then I also want to let Athena and Vega know, because Athena, Vega, and Naru, we are going to be scheduling your build this weekend. Parts are being ordered, and so we'll be able to finally schedule your builds. You guys have been so patient. But the good thing is all of your GPUs are here, and all of your CPUs are here. So that is always the thing, is once I have those, then I can really kind of put everything else together. So all of the parts are here. All of the key parts are here. So anyway, Athena, Psycho, Vega, Athena I'm talking to, she doesn't watch the show. Psycho, Athena, Psycho, Super Naru, and Vega, you guys have your builds. The guy who won last night, we'd have to look it up, but somebody did win the 5600X. We did actually end up giving that away. So that did actually happen. Okay, so let's grab our, I wasn't gonna get accused of not giving my stuff away. Something happened to that going on there. Okay, the stream did start late. Sorry guys, the stream did start late because I thought my PC was broken when it wasn't. And yeah, that was a thing. So there we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab our motherboard out of here. We're gonna need, I don't know if we'll need this yet or not. Again, this is just gonna get torn down, so we're not gonna be too crazy on the parts thing here, but you gotta keep all the boxes together. Okay, so here it is. Our second mini-ITX build on the show in a week. Look at that tiny board, so tiny. But man, it is sexy. This is a sexy board. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here because the board's so small. I can't see there it is. There's our board, little tiny board. So small, so small. Here, just to give you guys an idea, I have this great little reference here, and I know everybody's mad at me because I'm showing off the mat, but this is just for reference. This is a mini-ITX versus a ATX. This is micro ATX and obviously ATX right here. So this is showing you the entire size of what a mini-ITX board usually is. So there you go, right there. You guys are crushing it on the Raid Shadow Lizards. We're like 250 already. This is awesome. So anyway, there's the setup right there, and we're good to go. I can't see my monitor, so scoot this stuff up. You can see the monitor a little bit better. Oh, my monitor that shows me where the top-down cam is. Okay, cool. Now you guys can see it okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our CPU in. Here we have a Ryzen 9 5900X. Grab our knife. Knife, where's your knife? That's not a knife. I do not see, I see this knife. Well, I'll use this knife then. Oh, there it is, I'm like blind. Okay, here's our knife. Okay, so there's our Robeytech themed knife. We're gonna go ahead and crack this open. They didn't have an open 5900X, so this is gonna be our new show 5900X. This is not an NZXT mat. No, this is a special mat that Newegg made, and we have the Robeytech versions that'll be available here shortly. And as soon as I have a date, I will tell you. I know you guys have been waiting patiently, but we've shown the design. We've shown the design and all that stuff. We're waiting for the manufacturer, and they're going through quality control right now. Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna put that to 90 degrees. Yeah, that's on the new mats too. Okay, so we go right there. And we'll pop that in just like that. And then we just pop this down, and there it is. There is our motherboard, and it's got its CPU in it. If you guys want to see, I don't think many of you guys have seen it. You guys want to see the Robeytech version of the mat? See here, let me see if I can bring, I think it might still be in the, I'm gonna see if I can bring it in. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the Robeytech version. Nope, that's not it. That is not it, but let's find it. Oh, never mind, it is in here. Okay, let me find the picture. Okay, here we go. Add files. Where is our mat? I'm gonna find the photo of it. In here. Let's see mat. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here it is. This is the mat right here. There's our PC build mat. That's the Robeytech one. So there it is. There's the Robeytech one right there. It'll zoom out here in just a second, but this is the new build mat that you guys have seen. And so it'll be out. This is the one that we're working on, and so it still has some. This is not the final one, but it's coming. So. The QR code just goes, I think the QR code goes back here. So yes, you will be able to buy these. These are being worked on and made right now. So yeah, you're good there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of people are like, where is it? That's the design. So it's coming. Okay, so there we go right there. Let's go ahead and grab our, there's that, we got that basically going in there. Let's grab our thing our memory right now. Okay, and here it is right here, our vengeance. Whoa, I was almost gonna die. Go back to top down. We don't know the cost yet. We're trying to find out there. I think they're going to be very similar to like what you pay for the Gamers Nexus one and stuff like that. So it's going from there. The beard comb is being added actually. There's a beard comb holder. So there's some things in there that's kind of changed. I will get you guys the final. I will show the final one once it's done. I think it's all done. It's just where they had to do some changes to make it a little bit different. And that's a little bit of an older mock-up. Right there. We're taking out our RAM right there, popping it down, trying to make because this build's being taken apart. I have to keep all the packaging together. A lot of people think that I just get like the same. I have like a ton of GPUs and I use all these different GPUs, but actually for a lot of these builds we just reuse. Except for the commission builds, we just reuse the same GPUs. So, okay, there we go right there. And let's grab our NVMe SSD. Okay, so let's put our RAM in. The way RAM's gonna work, unclick that. There's a little slot in the PCB right there. Just going to pop it in just like that. And then this is that new Vengeance RAM. It's a lot nicer. Very, a little bit thinner and a little bit lower. But then listen to this. Oh, that was a solid click. Solid click. Here we go. One more right here. Oh, that one was not as solid. That was not as solid. Terrible click. This one's fired. So there we go. Clicked. All good to go there. Let's go ahead and grab our NVMe now, and that's going to go right here. I think this will be good. Should be the right size. Now this also, I believe, yes, this also has a rear M.2 slot. You know what? I should walk you guys through. I completely spaced about this. Let's walk you guys through real quick the motherboard. First and foremost, because this is a mini-ITX, we don't get to see this. Up here in the top left, this is your EPS CPU power connector. You're used to these. These are all these in the same place. Sometimes on eATX boards, they'll actually be over here. This also has 3 fan headers. The light gray one here, this is actually your CPU fan header. And then we've got 2 additional fan headers. Now on a mini-ITX board, you always have to worry about this because you're not going to have near as many as you would on an ATX. So putting in a ton of fans may not necessarily be a good idea. We are putting in a bunch, so I just thought about that. That's a good point. We're putting in 3. We'll have to see what the daisy chain looks like, but I might have to verify that I have enough fan headers for that. Over here on the left, we've got our 2 most important connections. These are our RGB. We've got a 3-pin 5-volt, and then we've got a 4-pin 12-volt. We've only got 1 RGB header on this motherboard as well, so again, something else to be conscientious of. Over here, we've got our 2 DIMMs. This is still dual channel RAM. Even though you see 4 on like an ATX motherboard, this is the same amount. Just the problem is that what you're doing is like you have to, like for 32 gigs, we've got 2 16 gig kits. So you add but it's still dual channel, and you have to have 1 in each to obviously activate dual channel. Unlike on a 4 one where you could have 2 or 4, etc. Over on the right, we've got our ATX power. You're used to that stuff. That's the one that powers the other majority of the motherboard. We've got our front panel connections right here. Plus our USB, which is in the same place. Sorry, USB is actually right here. Maybe. I think this is front panel. That's USB. I'm trying to see. Oh, this is front panel and speaker. That's USB. Okay, so then we've got our USB-C right here. We've got USB 3 right here. We've got 4 SATA connections here. This is our USB 2. Remember, there's only 1. So again, something else you need to be conscious of when you're doing a mini-ITX build. And then we've got, this is our M.2, we're going to show that, and then we've got a single by 16 PCIe slot. And then on the other side, this is our I.O. shield. It's not an integrated I.O., but don't worry, we actually have the I.O. shield right here, so we should be good there. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this open and get our M.2 installed. Oh, and then also, like I said, there's an M.2 here, and then there's also an M.2 on the back as well. So this actually has both 2 M.2 slots, which is kind of nice. Not all mini-ITX motherboards do have 2 M.2. Wow, 254 guys. You guys are crushing it on the RAID shadow lenses. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pop this open right here. Diablo, you usually see your name pop up, and I've seen it. I mean, you guys, a bunch of you have. Remember, guys, if we get to 300, what the heck? Hellcats and what the? That was weird. Remember, guys, if we get to 300, we're gonna give away a 5600X, and right now we only need like what? 46 more or something like that. So yeah, crushing it. Okay, so there we go. Intel, there's that stuff right there. We're good there. We've got our M.2 out. This uses the same M.2 connection as the board, so we don't have, oh, never mind. It's actually right here. So the way this is gonna work now is we're gonna take out our little tiny screw, just like that. Put this back, because we don't need it. Then again, we have another. Yeah, that's right. HD audio is actually, sorry, that's a good point as well. The HD audio is right here. Oh, it's actually underneath this. So in order to plug our HD audio in, it actually is right underneath this. Forgot about that. There it is. It pops up like there. So that's our HD audio is actually hidden underneath. That's a good call as well. I forgot about that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our front panel. We're going to take this, just pop it in just like that. There it is. You know it's plugged in. We're going to pop this down like that. And now we're going to take our, we already have our heat stuff off. Flip this over. Like that. Pop that on. And then take our other one. Pop that back on. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to pop this back on because I don't want to lose it. Okay, so there we go. What we are going to do now, though, is we do need to put in our bracket for our AIO. There it is. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so there we go. All the stuff is there. We're gonna put this in that little bag. So we don't lose this. Oops, drop the screw. Ugh. Okay, so now that's ready. Let's grab our AIO real quick. Wait, what happened? What happened to, looks like did we have an issue here? Oh no, that's just not updating. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna fix my restream just dropped. Because there's not a ton of people here, but there's like over 1,000. Oh, it's not reading something. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It just got a little bit of panic given what happened yesterday. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this open. Love these. This AIO is actually a really cool AIO. If you've never seen this, it's really neat. Is it supposed to have the stock MOBO NVMe cover part over the installed NVMe? Yeah, is it supposed to have the stock MOBO NVMe cover part over the installed? Yes, it is. This is supposed to be like this, and it's got a heat dissipator to keep it laying. Okay, there we go right there. Take this out. Here's our thing right there, and then what we need here is in here. Nope, that's the... Okay, they're in here. Now I am gonna have to put thermal paste on because this is a second time using this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and pop these back on. How we doing on likes there, Cannaburger? I notice you're trying to drive people in there. Yeah, mini-ITX boards are very small. 323, guys. Remember, we got to get to 700. Okay, so that's ready. We are going to need that. We won't need this. We'll use it for later, so we'll just keep it in there. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw thermal paste on this just in preparation because, again, we've used this AIO before. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put thermal paste on it. We're going to use the Cooler Master thermal paste. Corsair. We're going to be using the Corsair TM30 thermal paste. A little bit more than the rice size. There we go. Turn this over, and now we're going to do spreading. Like Bob Ross. go. Get a nice even cover on it. I think I might need a little bit more. A little bit more. Oops, you guys can't see. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Might have been a little too stingy with it. There we are. IHS is completely covered. Nice and evenly, nice and thin, which is what you want. You do not want it thick. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so our IHS is ready. Basically, the case is actually already stripped. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and push this back in here for now. Grab that a little bit later. Back to installation. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab our case. There we go. There we go. How we doing, guys? Let's see how we doing on the. So we have 79 subs right now, which is great. And then also, let's see what we have in terms of our 256 guys. We're doing really good on the raid stuff. Again, for the raid Shadow Legends, all we need is an additional 49 people. If we get 49 people, you can download the game on PC or on mobile. Exclamation point raids, you're getting it up right now. You're gonna see people put the link up right now. All you gotta do while you're watching, play it, it's free. Get through the tutorial. If we get 300 installs and 300 people play through the tutorial, of which we have 256 already, then we're gonna give away a 5600X. It's free on PC, it's free on mobile. You can do it while watching, which is great. Okay, there we go, going right here. And then we're gonna, it's kind of to make up for the craziness it was yesterday. Vortex Esports, the board's already been BIOS flashbacked and good to go. So no, not in this one. Oh, Robey, you should do an ITX build in the Thermaltake Tower 100. I'm trying to think if I've done that already. I mean, I don't think I have. I haven't actually done a lot of Thermaltake builds in a while. I used to really do a lot. I used to really enjoy doing builds in their cases, but okay, let's get our extra bits there. What we're gonna do right now, we got some cable ties, which we'll probably use. My cable tie. We just got finished ordering 2,000 cable ties, guys. 2,000. Can I hear 2,000? 2,000 cables, cable ties. We need them. Okay, now let's see here. This is not quite lining up the way it should here. Why is this not? It's like weird. It's all wacky. Did I not click the, maybe I didn't click the, I don't think I put the power thing all the way in. Hold on one sec. If I could snap that in all the way. No, I didn't. That would help. There, now it's in. That will help. The one thing that's hard is that this, to push, you'll push against the motherboard a little bit to help it do its place, but we don't want to harm it. There we go. There we go. Okay, next cable. I mean, next. There it is. Okay, next one. Now, before we put in the power supply, we're definitely going to want to plug in our EPS power connector. There we go. Okay, that's all plugged in now and ready. And we're good to go there. Okay, let's finish putting our, you know, that's a good, one of the things I thought about is, just realized, we have 2 fans here. We have 2 fans and I have 3, I'm gonna see what the AIO comes with. Because the question is that like, do I need a different fan set to put in the right number of fans? I'm just thinking about this while you guys are here. Okay. Cables for Glacier 1. Seeing what this comes up there. It is a tiny Mobo. This has got a fan, 1 fan splitter. I think, I'm curious what I have here. This is we have 1 fan splitter for the 2. So that'll take care of 2 of the fans, but we wanted to do 5 fans. Let me see if I have another splitter. Whoopsie. I am looking for a fan splitter. Real quick. Another RGB. It's an RGB splitter. It's okay, we can just do 4 fans. Ideally, I would do 5, but I may not be able to because I don't have a fan splitter. More Lian Li fans. I thought I had a fan splitter. Just need 1 more fan splitter. And usually my bag of tricks, but I've been kind of depleted. Oh, is this one? This is no fan extension. Fan splitter, where are you? Do I have any? Another fan extension. Lots of fan extensions. Super good. Ooh, I was looking for those. I think I got one. Ha 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 ha. I do have one. Yay. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Okay, so we've got a fan extension. We're good there, and now we can do all our fans. Okay, so what we're going to do real quick is let's go ahead and install our 5th fan down at the bottom. We're going to be doing it via intake. And get that prepped while we're here. Take that off. Grab our fan here. The good thing is all of this. Oh, this, you know, it's funny because the Phanteks ones actually, never mind. It actually had a fan splitter inside the case. Cool. So they actually give you one. That's nice of them. So if you get the SK120s, they actually come with a fan splitter. Okay, let's get our one fan in. Down at the bottom here. We're gonna throw a, we're doing intake on this fan. Top down, we're gonna be doing intake on the fan and we're gonna be putting it near the back here. So this will be right underneath the GPU, just like this, in an intake form, like this. And there's enough room at the bottom for intake. So we're gonna make sure that we find the right holes. Right there, okay. We're gonna do a little sticker time real quick. There we go. Getting our stickers on. 259, 40 away, 41 away of our from our Raid Shadow Legends Raid Shadow Lenses goals, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so stickers are in. Okay, so let's get our fans in real quick. And this fan is gonna go like this. Where's my wow stick? Wow stick! Oops. Just like that. Well, that was a wow stick fail. There we go. Now we can do wow stick for the other bits. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Now our 5th fan is in. Good to go there. Okay, now we can put this out of the way. So now we've got our fan in. And again, the way our airflow is going to work is we're going to have intake, 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 and then we have exhaust out of the back. There's no exhaust in the front. So again, what I'm trying to do is as air travels through, we get as much of that air blown in and out as absolutely possible. Because remember, the AIO is being cooled. Sorry, the CPU is actually being cooled by the pump and radiator here. So it's going to be, we're going to have plenty of cooling for the CPU, and we're not going to be overclocking or anything, so the VRM and stuff will be fine. It'll have enough airflow that still is going to come from these intakes, given these are airflow fans, and they still have pretty good CFM to basically push this through. So I want to make sure we take care of any potential heat issues in a small form factor case like this. Okay, so let's get our AIO finished building. Okay, so we're going to be putting this like this. And the fans probably put off to the side. Okay. So fans. Oh, and I forgot we're going to be doing. I forgot we're going to be doing that. So we're going to want this like this. I think this will work. So we're going to put these like this. Now we also have. Remember, not only do we have just these right here. Not only do we have these right here, we also have those halos that we're going to stick over these because these are high static pressure fans. So we're going to be basically doing that as well, guys. But I can put this stuff away. Okay, so we're going to grab our halos, which are these digital RGB things that are going to go over this. So we can still have the high static pressure fans to blow through the radiator, but still have that RGB we really want. So this is called a halo. And the way these work is, pull them out here. Robey's failing at pulling them out. Okay, there's our cable. Oh, there it is. Okay. So these go over this like this, and these will shine lights on them like their RGB. I guess I'll have to do this. So it'll give the impression these are RGB fans, even though they're not. Wow, they really pack this stuff in. And we just got to make sure this goes on here. There we go. There we go. The connections for the halos are they're the standard. They'll work with Lian Li and Deep Cool. They're those kind of RGB connections. So they're pretty straightforward in terms of the connections. So they'll work with everything else that's in the system I'm building right here. And they're metal too, and they're not very thick. So but we'll make this white fan look like it's actually RGB, which is pretty cool. And that allows me to use this high static pressure fan, which you need to push through the airflow. I mean, we need to push through the air through the radiator, but at the same time, won't sacrifice the lighting, so to speak. Take this off. And the good thing is all daisy chains together. There's one. Grab the other one. Grabbing our lights. Ooh, another Water X Racer. Thank you very much for joining Raid. 264, guys. We're getting closer. It's always like a nail biter with these things, with the... There we go. Come on. Give me the thing. Okay, there it is. And they do come with, if you want to, they also come with an RGB, like if you wanted to plug into a header, but because we have Phanteks everything, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Last bit here. There we go. And the last one. Okay, so there, our AIO is put together now. And we're just going to quickly take the only thing we need to worry about is this. That connects into that, so that's now ready. And then we have we'll hook this on the other side. And then this. Again, daisy chains into this. Like so. Then we'll push these will go out. What I'm gonna do real quick is zip tie this together. I don't have any weird cables popping out here. Get it keeping close. Okay, let's cut that. Cool, there we go. Now, let's grab our case and get this inside the case and see if I may have to move the fans to the outside. We'll find out here in a minute. And they do make these halos, these digital RGB rings for their 140 millimeter too. Get this off to the side there. The question is, will this fit with this right here is the question. Okay, so let's run this through. Undo these. I'm just undoing the cables for the fan. There you go. I want to make sure we lose anything in there. Okay. Okay, now we can pull this through. There it is. Okay, so that's ready. Put this down. Now the question is, this should be just fine, yeah. Nope. Okay, we're gonna move our fans to the outside to give it more room. So if like you were just going to do an airflow version of this case and you just wanted to have side mounted ones, You could keep these in their current configurations, but given that we need more than that. Get this out. Oh, they zip tied this like in. There we go. There we go. Make sure we unzip tie all this stuff now, which I did not do. They did. Okay. They've already daisy chained all this stuff together. Trying to get it out so we can. There we go. There we go. There it is. Okay, now we can put this on the right way. Both of these. Let's undo this one. All daisy chained, even this one's daisy chained. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. We're getting there, guys. Always the fun stuff when you think something might work, but it didn't, and that's okay, because I'm gonna make this work the way it needs to. So what we're doing is just moving the fans to the outside of the case. So that way we have room to put in the mount, the radiator mount. There we go. Pull this through. Okay, now those are ready. Whoopsie. So now I gotta put this on like this. Go. I want to, no, hold on one sec, guys. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make sure, I want to make sure the logo is the right direction. So unfortunately that means we're going to have some little bit of cable stuff to deal with, but not a big deal. Got to make sure it looks good all the way. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. First fan in. There we go. Let me use the wow stick now. There we go. Okay, last screw. Then we'll have all the fans on the outside like we're supposed to. Okay, cool. Now our fans are out. Now we can mount our AIO. So what we're going to do is just put our fans through. They're ran right. There you go. There we go. There's that one. Always the fun with mini-ITX. They still give you a lot of room in this case to get stuff built. So I'm not actually complaining. Like, this case has a ton of room. Okay, cool. Now, that's like that. So there we go. Now I have our thing. Now we can take our and run this. I'll run this through the side here. Plenty of room for that. Yeah, you can get it. You can grab it. Yep. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run all this stuff out here because we have to do it on the side anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and put one screw in to hold this in so I can do the one screw to hold it in so that way I can hold, it'll hold, and then I can put the rest in. There we go. I don't need this thing to fly out on me. There we go. Okay, now I can now take all these cables that I have here. They're like, for some reason, got stuck inside of this fan. How did that even happen? There we go. Okay, and then run this also through here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now all of our stuff is run through here. Okay, cool. Now, all of our cables are run. out of the side. Oh, and now I can turn this over, do one more screw, and then I can finish screwing in the rest of this radiator. We'll have a side-mounted radiator. Okay, now we can turn this over and hook up the rest of the radiator here. There's all our cables. Yes, it looks like a lot, but it's not really. We'll make it fit. There's plenty of room back here. Haha! That's a challenge, Robey. Okay. Gonna get our radiator finished. The good thing is all of the fans and everything just all daisy chain for the most part together, which makes it really easy. That's not the right one. I need some random PSU screws in here. There we go. There we go. One more. There we go. PSU is now our radiator's mounted. Now we can turn this over, keep this turned over, and quickly get our cables together. Okay. Which is awesome. Okay, so here's, whoa, where'd that come from? That was interesting. Let's take a drink, take a moment. It supports both SFX and ATX. Okay. Woo! How we doing? Nice little midstream stretch. You can see, let's take a look at the build as it sits now. There it is, how it sits right now. We basically have our side-mounted radiator, our fans moved. We've also got our intake fan in the back. We're set for vertical mount. So nice little tiny setup right now. And then again, remember we've got those halos installed on the side-mounted radiator to make it look good. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's over 1,200 of you right now here, 700 on Twitch and everything. My name is Just Robey, the host of Robeytech. Welcome to the show. This is a show dedicated, for the most part, to PC building. We build a PC 3 times a week. Today's a bonus show. We don't typically stream on Fridays, but we're celebrating the launch of the Eclipse P200a from Phanteks, which just released today. Couple things that are happening. One, we do have some giveaways that are happening right now. We have a couple, so I'm going to run you guys through those. The first one that we're having is if we get 2 hype trains, we've already had one, but if we get 2 hype trains on Twitch during the stream, we'll give away a 500 gig NVMe. If we get 700 likes on the YouTube show, which is over at Twitch, youtube.com/Robeytech, get 700 thumbs up, then basically we'll also give away another 500 gig NVMe. Now down at the bottom, you see that $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, that becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then it grows. 300 subs, 5600X, 350 subs, I'm sorry, 450, it becomes a 5800, then a 3060, then a 3060 Ti. Now, we also are giving away 2 RTX 3070s to 2 lucky subs on Twitch. The way that basically works, if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, drop your free Prime subscription, and you may actually walk away with the GPU, because we'll draw those at the end of the month. Those always get drawn the second Wednesday of the month. This has been the first week just because of spring break that we haven't been able to do that. What happens is if you want to get extra entries from that, all you got to do is basically just basically do gifted subs. If you want to get extra entries, that gives you gifted subs. And then also you can also get extra entries by subscribing at tier 2 or tier 3. Now, if you want to know all the rules for all that sort of stuff, it's all over on our Discord at discord.gg/Robeytech. So that is that. We also have that thing where you see Raid Warriors. If we get to 300 subscribers, 300 people who play the game and finish the tutorial, then we'll also give away 5600X. Now, the game is free to play. It's on PC and it's on mobile. I play it quite a bit. In fact, I got addicted to it. I've played about 80 hours since basically doing it my first time playing it on Friday. We're gonna play a little bit of it tomorrow after the stream, depending on time. We do have the Robeytech guild there. If you want to check that out, the Robeytech clan, we actually just won our first clan war, and that's absolutely awesome as well. But you should go check that out. Download the game, it's free, and if we get to 300, we could walk away, somebody could walk away with a 5600X. Now if we get to the 5600X and we get to the 3060, we combine that and we'll give away a 3070. So that's an incentive for both subs and for playing the game. And again, the game costs you nothing, it's just a way to support. You can do it while you're watching the stream. So that is everything that is happening right now. I just want to take a mid-minute break and go from there. I also want to read dad jokes. We haven't done a dad joke. Let's get some dad joke hype in the channel. Let's see what we got here. Checking out the dad jokes here. Okay, this is from Will Smithereens. Will Smithereens, he said, "My wife asked me to stop singing Wonderwall to her, and I said, maybe. Because I said, maybe you're gonna be a little bit crazy, and I wonder why you're my Wonderwall." Anyway, there goes. How do dogs, okay, why did the CPU go broke? Because a reboot cleared out all the cache. Now it has insufficient resources. So there you go. There's a couple jokes for you, and going from there. So there it is. There it is right there. And so there's a couple good jokes. Yeah. Okay. For 69, this is a case right here. So it's actually I love Oasis. So I think everybody loves their one song. So going from there. Okay, so let's get back to the build. Hope you guys are having a good time. Really enjoying building in this PC. Like you said, you have a lot of room. This is insane quality for what you're getting for the price. And there's a lot that you can shove into this. So I'm excited to finish this out. So we're gonna get back to build, enjoy the build, and just play some Shadow, get some subs, have some fun. We're gonna do it. So going from there. How have you been? How has it been for you to come by a Radeon 6800? Just as hard as anything else. So it's always been. I've always wanted to build an ITX system, so this case might be. This one seems to be the easiest from just a standpoint, but it's not a true small form factor case. So that's the one thing I will add to this, is that it's not really true small form factor. I mean, this has a lot of room for being a mini case. Okay, so there we go. That's daisy chain now. This is this is more RGB here. So we have more RGB here. So we're going to daisy chain this into this crazy. I need to get this down here though. Why? Oh, this is short. I need to grab the other. Okay, so here's our stuff. Okay, so here is more RGB. So I'm going to take this. This is where you got it. This is where it's a thinking man's game. Okay, fan, not fan. Okay, another. Okay, this is our. Where's the other fan? Okay, here's the other fan. Okay, that's the bottom fan. Where is our other fan? Nope, that's RGB. What is that? What got daisy chained? I daisy chained something. Okay, there's a fan right there. I'm missing a fan cable. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's our fans. Okay, so there's our fans. We're gonna go ahead and take our other long fan cable here. They've given me right here. This is the other fan cable. This is for this right here. Oh, what I could, and then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take. Well, what I could do, let's grab my triple fan thing. I have 3 fans I can plug in. So I have a triple fan splitter. That's not it. Where's my other fan splitter? Oh, there it is. I have a triple fan splitter. And I'm gonna plug all of my fans into this triple fan splitter here. Okay, so. There's a fan. There's a fan. And there's a fan. Okay, Okay, so this is all of our fans. All of our fans are plugged in. We'll plug that in and figure out thing where. What I want to work on now is all of the daisy chaining. This is by itself. That's fine. This can run up and do its one thing, which is what it's going to do. Oh yeah, this will do its one thing, which will go up here. We'll figure that out. But what I want to work on now is all of our RGB. I need to make sure all the RGB comes into this one thing. Okay, so there should be an RGB here. Once I have all this is where you can break your brain. Okay, so there, this'll now daisy chain this. Okay, there's that. That's all that RGB. Now I have RGB down here. That's a fan. There should be another, okay, here's our other RGB right here. Okay, so this is the final connection of RGB. Now I'm gonna take this RGB right here. I'm gonna plug this into this. That's now daisy chained, okay. Now I'm gonna take this RGB and plug it into this RGB, daisy chaining this to this. And I'm gonna take this RGB, I'm gonna plug it into this RGB, and all the RGB is plugged in. You guys have witnessed a miracle of epic proportions. Now, none of this is cable managed because we need to kind of plug in all the front panel connectors, but we're ready to plug in all the front panel connectors and then we'll go from there. So this fan and this, and then we'll basically work on all of the cable management here in a minute. But let's grab all of our cables and get them connected to our motherboard. This is going to be a little bit interesting because always with mini-ITX, things always run a little bit differently. Okay, so what do we got here? So we've got RGB that we could use with the, this is our, does this say reset switch on it? No, it says power switch, okay. So here's our power switch. And then we have our HD audio. We have our RGB thing that I'm not gonna use. We have USB-C, and we have all that stuff right here. I think it's all on the side, so I'm just gonna shove it in here. We'll find out here in a minute if I'm wrong. And then I also have a fan header I need to plug in, not that one. This one down here. This fan header, which actually goes up here. That's gonna be for the fan header here. And then I have this fan header, but also is gonna go up here. Okay, now let's turn this over and see if I put it in the right spot. And if I did, magical. If I didn't, oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, so now we have all our front panel connectors. Let's not do that. So here we go. We got our two fans. Plug these in. There we go. And then we've got our, that'll hook up all our fans. And then we have our one fan for our CPU. I was right. All the cables go right here. The front power switch goes right there. And then HD audio is the one weird one, which I'm gonna bring that from the other side, so we'll not plug that in. USB-C, you go right here, there we go. And then USB 3, you're gonna go right here. There we go. Okay, so all of that's plugged in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this HD audio cable, I'm gonna put it right here, because it goes in this really weird spot that you're not used to. Because we got to remove this little door right here. And then remove this little door right here. We don't. There we go. Then you're going to take this, and it's going to, I'm trying to think of like, what's the best way to run this? Like, how much room do I have? That's kind of it. Now we're going to be, okay, that's going to go right here. Like so. Oops. And then Robey totally touched the thermal paste. We're going to have to fix that. Robey touched the thermal paste, so we're gonna have to fix the thermal paste. There we go. Thermal paste is fixed. Okay, let's go ahead. We've got that now. And pop this back down like so. Put that back on, and then we're cooking with gas here. 272 on Raid Shadow Legends. We're getting super close, guys. That's gonna be, I'm not as worried about this because again, we're vertically mounting the GPU. Which reminds me, I have to add that here in a minute. Okay, but we have everything here. Let's go ahead and get our AIO mounted real quick though, which is easy. It's ready in here. So this is gonna go onto this. That's our CPU. There we go. CPU, we're gonna take this off. Take this off, like that. Take this. There we go. And we're going to take this, put it down. We're gonna grab our screws that I put over here. There we go. Put that on so we don't ruin the thermal paste anymore. And that goes right there. Oh, and there's one more piece of thermal. Oh, guys, almost forgot. I'm glad I didn't go too crazy with the cable management on the other side. Forgot about a key piece of tech we didn't actually didn't include in the RGB management, which is the header, the top piece for this. Now, the cool thing is that because of this is Phanteks, we actually have some controllers for this. It's gonna be pretty neat. Okay, let's grab last piece of our last piece of our puzzle here. There's right there. This is gonna go in here as well. There we go. This is going to not get tangled up. There we go. Okay, so now our RGB is in place. I'm just going to quickly put away all of our stuff back into our AIO box because our AIO is pretty much done. AIO. And on this AIO, he had a farm. AIO. Okay. There it goes there. In a neat way. That goes in there. Okay, that goes on top. I have all this stuff. Oh no, I forgot the cable one. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now all our stuff is put away. Oh, crud. Was not done. There we go. Now all the stuff is put away. You always got to keep your space clean and organized, guys, because if you go in there, you're going to be good. Okay. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. Okay, so this looks right now like a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. It's supposed to look like that right now. We're gonna get it cleaned up in just a second. What I think I'm gonna add is I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. Got that all done. Dang it, Robey. You're failing. You should have looked around before I went too far on this. Ugh. Just trying to make sure the area is picked up so that way you don't. Back at this. Okay, just gonna leave that right there. Okay, now we're gonna pull all the cables down and get this ready, and then I'm gonna add the vertical mount, and then we'll be even better. So let's go ahead and pull all our cables down and tight. Okay, so that's tight. Pull these tight. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we do have room back here. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're good there. This, something I forgot about. Remember when I thought I had all that stuff daisy chained? I didn't. I gotta find this one right here, right? Ugh. It's getting confusing. I need the one that's attached to this. Yes, this right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do this. And there we go. Now, everything is daisy chained. Okay, cool. So everything's daisy chained now. Now we can start working on cable management to get stuff kind of cleaned up, and then we'll add our vertical mount. We need to get all of this stuff kind of done now. Now we got cable things for HISS. I'm not worried about it. It's this whole thing right here that's kind of a nightmare, I guess is the right way to think of it. But take our time. First thing we'll do is we'll zip tie this down. There. Zip tie this down. There you go. Okay, now, what is this? What is this? Uh-oh. I have another thing in here. I have a random other cable that has just shown up, and I'm like, what is this thing? And I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it, because it's like, I don't have anything else to plug in. I have a cable that looks like a RGB cable. But I have no way to daisy chain into it. Looks like maybe this is an expansion for it. No, because everything else is daisy chained. So I'm gonna pretend that I can ignore that for now. I might be wrong. What I'm gonna work on right now is getting all this nightmare loaded up. And then use some of the channeling on the other side to get this stuff cleaned up. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's all good. Okay. Now here, what we're working on here is just getting this. And we have some more room, so we might be able to double some stuff up. For now, grab our bunch of cable ties. You need every type. Every kind of cable tie. There we go. Put this in here. Now what I'm going to do is this is going to be for power. I need to make sure that doesn't get to the rest of this. I'm going to put this another level, another bend here where I can. Okay, now I'm going to go from the top here and make sure, and what I'm trying to do, guys, is just make sure that as much of this is zip tie, like as much of this is in the right place as possible, because then I know how much cable I have. That's what I'm working on right now. I want to zip tie this to this for now. Okay, now I know that this will fit here. I'm gonna pull this straight. The hope is that now you can build like almost like a bend here. Starting from this side. Okay, there we go. Now, see how tight I can get this thing. So what I'm doing here is finding the place where I can optimally bend this, and then I'll be able to pull this stuff down with the other cables. What's up, dude?
Beyond what Cindy wants for the photos, what you said you want to be cool?
Yeah, it's the ATX one.
Okay.
The big one. The big one. Yes, the big one.
We don't need this
Nope, because I forgot to hit record.
one. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I would, maybe just take some so then Josiah can basically, like, don't be crazy because there's not a lot to shoot inside of it. Yeah. But if Josiah decides to do B-roll for both of them because of the video, it might not be a bad idea. So I'd just take a little bit. Okay. All right? And then just photos for both of them? Yeah, photos for the others. Yes, for sure. Okay, what we're doing right now is we're going to see how much we can compress this. There's actually quite a bit. We want this to be out, and then I'm going to take this, put it like this. I don't know if I can get that to go in. That would be huge. Oh, it's 2 hours. There we go. Oh, I got it in. Guys, Christmas miracle here. Oh, it's just not long enough. That would have been great. Question is that might be, yeah, it looks a little too fat. Might have to put some of this into this top part up here. That was almost too perfect. Okay, that's not going to work. So we're going to put this up like this, which is fine. So we'll put this down. Take some of this and put it in there to make it flatter. Just going to have to be smarter about it. So we'll take a chunk of this and separate it out. Trying not to, there you go. There we go. Okay, and then we'll take this other chunk that's up here that we have here, including this thing, and then we'll turn this into the other bit right here. And then this will hold the rest of it. Oh, RGB. Okay, so now what I got to do is a little bit of special work here. Is doing some additional zip tie work to make this look nice. So. And we're at 105. Hey, awesome. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just zip tying this together so we can get a nice little channel look to it. I'm going to take this and there we go. There we go. Again, I still want it to look clean. Not like just like a jumble of cables here. There we go. And one more. Middle. Okay. Now that should go down in there. Make that look clean. And then we'll have the metal bit that'll go over it, so that'll hold it straight and down. We still got to figure out how to get the GPU through, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. And these, we'll just zip tie, clip this stuff together. And there we go. There we Okay, so now all of our cables. This when I put this, so like they have like it, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's these metal ones here that I can use. It doesn't look like that one goes there. This one goes there. You can use that'll hold cables down like that. And I'll start the music again here in a second. Let's see now. All the cables are down. There you go. So we've got everything bunched and controlled, which is always fun in a mini-ITX build. And we'll undo that here in a minute, but I'm just showing you guys that you can control it that way. Let's get the vertical mount on and finish doing the build. Let's start the music again. That was just at 2 hours, guys. So we started a little bit. Okay, starting the music again. Okay, there you go. So all the zip ties are in, and then we have a clean looking thing that will close. Let's flip this over. Let's go ahead and put our vertical mount in. And again, you can see here from the top, nothing's really popping out. It's easy stuff to kind of make sure. Let's put this down. Oh, shoot. I have to make that look good. And again, this will, like, we'll still have the power supply is all up at the top. So nothing too crazy. But I am gonna do one little zip tie here, just to keep it looking clean. We have a lot of room here, so I'm not overly worried about it. The reason I'm doing this zip tie here is to keep this bunch as uniform as possible too. Here we go. Turn that down. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everything looks like a single cable, which looks good. That's nice and clean and down. This we're gonna put, so let's go ahead and put in our vertical GPU mount now, which is right here. So this is gonna go right here. Okay, that goes right there. Okay, so now our vertical oop, I think I have to, before I get too crazy, put this in. Okay, should have put that on first. So now I made it too tight. There we go. Okay, put this right here. Take this, this is gonna go on here. And this is our riser cable for our vertical GPU. There we go. There's the other one. Okay, now vertical GPU is ready. Okay. Now we can put this in. That clips on right there, just like that. Like this. Screw that down. And boom, we're ready to vertically mount our GPU. Okay, now go ahead and grab a couple of these. These are cable managers for the AIO. What these are going to do is keep the AIO kind of clear. There we go. Keeps that a little bit cleaner, which is nice. Okay, now, so we've got our vertical GPU in, we got our mount ready. All we have left now is basically, because all of our cabling is done, I'm gonna go ahead and start, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead and do the power supply, and we'll do the GPU last, just because the GPU is gonna get plugged in with just one cable, which is nice, and we have one of these. These are specifically for EVGA, this is for EVGA PSUs. Go ahead and put this back on too, because I took it off and then put it back on. There we go. Okay, so this is for and this is a special. This is the power cable for a Founders Edition 3070 or 3080. go. Okay, cool. So this is just going to plug into our GPU, and we'll just make sure that it's run and ready. We can just run that, because again, we'll have room. We'll just probably end up running it right up through here. So we'll just make sure that's good. And then, but let's go ahead and do the rest of our PSU first, because I want to make sure I get all those cables managed. So then all I have to do is plug in the GPU and we're good. This, I'll run through here. Ugh. Like I said, I knew I was going to take this out. I was just showing you guys how to control it. This is just going to go through here. See how much we need later. That's for our GPU, I mean our PSU. And let's go ahead and get our PSU out and go from there. So let's go to the side view, take a drink, and get our PSU going. Let me update the giveaways real quick. Hype Train, is Hype Train up? 273 guys, we're getting close, 27 away from that. Let me update this. This one. Okay, ending that goal, we're at 106. It's for a $150 Newegg gift card. Oops. 6. Okay, goals up. And Hype Train is officially started, guys. Hype Train's officially started. Now, I like to take the time when this one happens just to call people out who support during this section, just because this one's more in the middle. So anyway, guys, remember, you have 2 3070s we're giving away to 2 lucky subs over on YouTube. So if you want to get in on that, that's happening right now. God, that looks messy behind you. That's not messy. That's a bench. It's going to be replaced with another PC, but thank you for letting me know. So all in all, guys, Hype Train has basically begun. If you want to get in on that, if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, pop on over, drop your free Prime subscription. Now's the time to do it. Plus, you unlock the Hype Train, which will give us that 500 gig NVMe SSD. So we have all sorts of stuff. Mayhem Maniac dropping 5 gifted subs. We got Seducey dropping 1 gifted sub. And then we've got golds. And then again, if you want to get extra entries, tier 2 and tier 3 get you a ton of extra entries as well. So there we go. On our way already. There's the gifted subs popping in at the same time. So thank you very much to Ducey. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family as well. Oh, there we got OT Fritz, 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much for the gifted subs as well. Appreciate you, my friend. We got Vega 585 dropping 50 bits. Thank you, Vega, for that. And then, oh, look at Edimus Maximus. I like that name. Edimus Maximus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Taking it to 124, guys. And then Xbox Trigun Ninja Sternum 1999 dropping 5 gifted subs. Xbox Trigun Ninja, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well. Awesome. We're getting close to the 150, guys. We can do it. Come on, we know we can. And don't forget about the raid. Don't forget, guys, we're super close to giving away that 5600X. We're 27 away. We can do it. You guys have gotten so many already. Spaceman Spiff, Calvin and Hobbes. Reference right there, 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much for your support as well. Taking us to 140, and we're now 10 away from a $150 Newegg gift card, on our way towards another 5600X. We give 2 5600Xs away. We got Clarky dropping 1 gifted sub as well. Thank you very much, Clarky. Taking us to 141. Muddy Creek, thank you for the 200 bits. Guys, and then again, remember, Raid Shadow Engine's free to play. All you got to do is play through the tutorial. You will see your name pop up there. You can do it while you're sitting there watching, guys. No big deal. And if we get to 300 before the end of the night, which we don't have that much longer left, guys. Probably by 9:30. So we have about 45 minutes to get 27 people to play, and go from there. And all that sort of stuff as well. Thank you very much for the additional. We got some more bits coming in here. 597 of 700 YouTube likes as well, guys. So we're 130 away there as well. Thank you very much, Burnt Fuzz. I'm confused. I appreciate that you're saying that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're having a good time. So we're celebrating the second anniversary, guys. Trying to lock out that 600 before the end of the week. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. So hopefully people are downloading it and giving it a go. It's free on mobile and on PC, guys. So free to go there. Send me a nice video card. Sorry, buddy, can't do that. Appreciate it, Matt G 503 for that. I appreciate that, guys. 194%. We're 9 subs away from at least $150 Newegg gift card. Dean Aquino, all you got to do is go load up Raid Shadow Legends. It's free to play. If we get to 300, you just got to play through the tutorial. This is for anybody. If we get to 300 people, we're 27 away. There's 1,200 people here right now. All you got to do is 27 of you go download Raid Shadow Legends, play through the tutorial using the link that you're getting here right now, and then use that link, and then you can basically will unlock giving away a 5600X. So yeah, you got to click the Robeytech link though. So yeah, you got to go from there. So that's where you basically get that. Thank you very much for all the bit stuff. I'd like trying to say that any local store could compete. Yeah, that's the tough part right there for sure. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes, right? It's not even thing. Hey, Najia Panda, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Come on, guys, 9 subs away. There we go. Goud dropping their 1 month sub. Thank you very much for that, Goud. We're getting super at 142. Vega 585 dropping 10 subs. Vega got his build coming up here very soon. Guys, we have a great, Raid is a great game. So yeah, I really enjoy that. 152, guys. We're at 152 on our way to another 5600X. We're 148 subs away from another 5600X. Lock Lung, thank you very much for 1 gifted sub. You're amazing. Appreciate it. The link is showing up in the channel. Can somebody put it in the Newegg channel as well? It's going there. This is like listening to a Christian rock station. Wow. This is it's during hype, guys. It's hype train right now. That's what we're dealing with right now. It's not Christian. Guys, you want to watch the build, like out of the 3 hours that we're going to build, you're probably listening to this for a whopping 5. I've listened to Christian radio stations. This is not that bad. But we're celebrating the people who are supporting me right now. And we're 420%. Thank you very much. Dragonburst, thank you for 1 gifted sub. Appreciated that. Yeah, if when you decide they want to pay extortion costs for them, I will gladly pick up the cards. Not going to do it without the customer's approval, though. Yeah, this PC is not being given away. Yes, this is just to show off a new case. That's what we're doing today. Ghost of him. There you go. Thank you, Epic Treasure. Appreciate that. What's popping? Nothing much, guys. Just finishing up. Come on, let's end it well. We're at 155. We can get there. We can do it like. Can we get to 1,000%? Can somebody just drop it like it's hot? Boom. But I'm good. I'm good. I mean, all in all, you guys have been so incredible this week. I think the only thing I'm trying to really want you to focus on is doing the Raid Shadow Legends. You guys have been so good. So we're literally so close to. It's a Blondie. It's a nail biter every time, is it not? It is. Hey, Shits. Thank you very much for Shits31. Thank you very much for 5 gifted subs. Nathan's. Thank you for the sub. And Sisius. Thank you for the sub. Taking us there to 162. I'll throw the next goal up because we're going to start kicking it off, get back to building again here in a minute. So we're at 162. So we're on our way to the 5600X giveaway. We're at we need 300. We're at 162. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so again, for those of you who are we have about 45, maybe 45 minutes less tops. I'm hoping less than half an hour. We just need 27 people. Download Raid Shadow Legends, play through the tutorial. That's it, 10 minutes, free to play on PC or PC or on mobile. Click the link that we're posting here, and then when you do that, and you go there, you're basically helping us, and we'll give away we'll potentially give away 2 5600Xs here at the end of the stream. So let's get back to building and get our PSU. Everybody say PSU time. PSU time, guys. Everybody's favorite time. Thank you, guys. Everybody loves PSU time. I think this is a new PSU, I'm pretty sure. So we will be doing the PSU smell test. We've done this, we've smelled this one a lot, but you guys seem to love it. And you know what, honestly, who needs brain cells, right? That's what you guys say. Who needs brain cells? Oh, I'm not on the, well, here, I'll do it over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Do it over here. Got all my screwdrivers, all my tools. Peanut butter PSU time, that's right. More power. Yeah, I love that. Oh, okay, here we go. So there's our thing. Here it is. Smell test. Smells like straw. It smells like power. Okay, here we go. I love the smell of ozone. Yeah, who needs rate? Okay, here we go. Now, guys, at the very end of the stream, well, first, let me just... Oh, I love... You know what? Honestly, Yankee Candle. I feel like they're missing an opportunity right here with the PSU smell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, smell test approved for sure. With like not having the PSU smelling candle, you know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want that? I'm just saying, I think Robeytech, I'm gonna reach out to Yankee Candle. We're gonna make, I actually know where the Yankee Candle factory is in Vermont. We're gonna reach out to Yankee Candle and see if we can get a PSU, Robeytech PSU smelling candle. Who would buy that? Who would buy that? I'm just curious. If you would like, I'd like to raise a hand. I would buy a PSU smelling candle. I bet you all of you would. There you go. Thank you, Wilbur. Wilbur from TikTok. I know you would. Okay, at least I'd sell one. What do I need out of this one? Out of this bunch? Good, good. I'm glad people would, because it's gonna. I don't need any VGA. I actually needed nothing out of that bundle. I can put this bundle away. This bundle of joy was not useful. There we go. Okay, so that bundle's not useful. This one has VGA, and Molex. Nope, not useful. I don't need the power cable, so I can keep that in there. I do need this. Okay, so what I need out of here is I need one SATA. Unfortunately, a single SATA. Ugh. Do we have like a smaller one, or are these all like, I think they're all the same. They usually are. That one's 3. That's better. Okay, we'll do 3. There's a SATA. As long as it doesn't smell, yeah, it doesn't. I didn't say burnt. I didn't say burnt. I didn't say burnt PSU smell. I said like, you know, PSU smell. Like new PSU smell. Okay, so there we go. There is a motherboard, and then we have a CPU. And that is all we need. I am not going to do cable extensions for this because there's already a lot of, I don't have a lot of cable room. So, okay. Put this back in the box. Okay, so we got everything we need for the PSU. I wonder if I have another EVGA. Okay, there it is. I used to have this in Oris. I have no. I can use this. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's put in our PSU. Would you buy? Look, yeah, here we go. Poll ended. 77 people said yes. I think that's a sample size. I think I can go to Yankee saying that I can guarantee that 37 people will buy a Robeytech smelling candle. Brian, we need to, can you mock up a new PSU smell Yankee candle? He said, yep. Okay, so we'll get a mock up, guys. Look for it. Did you say no or yes? Oh, he said yes. Okay, so we'll get a mock up of that up on Twitter and Instagram for you guys. And we'll look for that. What do you think, tomorrow or later in the week? He says tomorrow. Okay, so we'll have a mock-up of that candle coming tomorrow. And so you guys look on Twitter, and I'll put the vote up on YouTube as well, so you guys can vote for should we go? I think this data. I think we're onto something, guys. That's gonna blow people's minds. You guys wait. Okay, so let's get this mounted. One thing I am gonna do. I know this is probably going to be a problem. I'm going to take this cable. And this cable needs to get run early. Okay. This cable is this cable right here that I'm gonna connect real quick is the CPU cable. Being kind of a pain in my butt. Pain in my butt. All right, you know what? One thing I didn't do, and I'll have to do that here in a little bit, is, oh, come on. Get in your hole. We're 62 likes away from the YouTube giveaway, guys. And we'll do that as soon as we hit those 62 likes. I'll run that community one right away. Because we've hit level 5 hype train twice. Okay, I'm gonna undo this one and import this one first. There we go. Okay, now that's run. Okay, so way this works on this one is we got a bracket. We're gonna want the PSU to be down and blowing hot air in. There you go. And then I want my, ooh, I do have one. It's blind, but now I see. There it is. Screw our PSU in to the little holes. There we go. Wow stick to the rescue. Okay, cool. That's ready. I'll worry about. Okay, so we're gonna run this up and then we'll make it look nice here in a little bit. Okay, running it off to this, so you guys are watching me kind of do it from the side here. There we go. Why is this not going in the right? There we go. Where's the hole for this thing? Okay, so now our PSU's installed. Looks not beautiful right now because we haven't run everything the right way. We're gonna run our cables real quick. Get this into the right place here. Nothing, pretty easy run though. It's gonna go right here. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna come right back around and go right in here. And I'll show you guys all the cables so you guys can see them plugged in. I'm just getting them hooked up now. Okay, now we're gonna, that's why they gave you this right here for all the awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get these plugged in. There you go. Okay. What is this? Yeah, I love it when a good plan sort of comes together, but this one is not coming together as well as I'd hoped, so unplug this real quick and get this out. I can show you, like, sorry guys, I know it's like you don't see anything, but because I'm doing magical stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna grab our two GPU ones and these up here. Okay, I need a light. This isn't helping me. Doing it in the dark is not helping me. Okay, and I'll show you guys all this here in a sec. No, that's why that would not help me. VGA1. VGA2. Okay, now, so all of our power cables are now plugged in. Now we can just get it squared here. We only have one cable that doesn't. Like now, once we're done with this, 285 guys, 15 away from finishing the Raid Shadow Legend stuff. Okay, so here's the top down. Everything's in. Now it's just about, I don't want to be, I want to, let's go ahead and plug in our GPU, so then I can do the last minute bit of this and finish our cable management on the other side. Everything's here plugged in. The PSU's plugged in, the CPU's plugged in, all that stuff. We gotta do GPU time. It's everybody's favorite. Oh, and then yeah, this is ready for that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here, take this EVGA. It's gonna look good. And then kind of, there you go. Okay, so there you go. The build is almost finished, guys. The build is almost finished. We just have vertical GPU mount, and then we'll turn it on, and then just some little bit of some fun stuff, but nothing too crazy now. Okay, so let's grab our GPU. Everybody say GPU time. You guys have been waiting. Everybody loves the GPU time. And guys, we have, yeah, there we go. 169 subs so far. How are we doing on likes? Did we reach the YouTube one yet? Bubba Waffles time? Yeah, I know. Bubba Waffles time is all the time. No such thing as Bubba Waffles time, because that's every time. Here we go. GPU time right here. RTX 3070 ready to go. Let's go to our cam link. 25 likes to go on the YouTube, guys. On the YouTubers. Feel like it's all going to be clutch here at the end. Is this open? Has this never been opened? Oh, I didn't even know. This is a brand new GPU. I did not know that. Okay, well, this is the first time I've ever used this one, apparently. Where is my... What did I do with the knife? This is a brand new GPU. I thought I'd used it before. Okay. This is the first time this has ever been opened. Does this mean I have a... Huh. I thought I used one. Maybe I have more than one. Okay. There we go. Someone just joined the raid. There it is right there, guys. Ready to go. Brand new. There it is right there. Ready to go for our fun. Just gonna, it's all out and good. It's ready to get used. There it is. Okay, so let's throw this in. Need to undo the screws here on the side. Getting really close on that Raid Shadow Legends stuff. Okay, so I undo this one. And this one. 700, guys. Awesome. Okay, well, let's do the giveaway, and then we'll throw the GPU while you guys are doing the giveaway. Separate things out since things have been a little bit behind. Oh, let's put this in here, actually. Oh, there's the knife. I was looking for the knife, but it's right there. Okay, so we're gonna do that giveaway. Everybody say thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Twitch, because you guys unlocked the 2 giveaways. Thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Twitch, for unlocking the giveaways. Going to CloudBot. This is for, we're going to be drawing 2 winners out of this. This is for everybody. The entry point for this is going to be !community. Saving, hold on. Okay, so !community, and only enter once, guys. You do not need to enter more than once. This is for 2 500 gig NVMe SSDs. Starting that right now, guys. 2 500 gig NVMe SSDs. Giveaways starting right now. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna get our GPU in. Let's go to our side camera. So we've got our 1 cable right here. It's right there on the top. Make that look good here in a minute. There we go. Oops, this would help if I put it in the right place here. I was hoping to do it sideways, but it's just going to be easier with it down. Oh, that cable is like right in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. Okay, now it's in. Make the cable look good here in a second, but let's get it screwed down. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we can do the rest of the cable management and call this thing done. Sticking all the cables up here. Okay, first winner was Roltz369. Roltz369 over on Twitch. You are the first winner of a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. Congratulations, Roltz. This is going to be kind of weird because this one goes. Okay, that's going to go right there. This is going to be our 1. Oh, that's like the worst. Why would you do that? And then second winner is Slim Pickens 07, guys. Slim Pickens 07. 295 at 300 on that 5600X giveaway, so I feel like that's going to happen here pretty quick. We hit all the goals. Minus this one of getting this one cable thing in here. Is that? No. Ugh. No, what the kind of, oh, it's got a little, it doesn't have the usual, oh, that's the worst. Okay, it doesn't have the usual little thing that helps me keep it. No way to get this to, maybe I'll do it here. No. There, got it. Okay, that was. No, it can't. Oh, I had it in a minute. Okay, got it. Worst. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, guys, make sure you reach out to Blondie if you won. That's how you make. That's how she makes sure that your prize is distributed and all that sort of stuff. For those of you who've won in the past, I know we're behind on shipping. Don't worry. I've now handed the reins over to Blondie completely, so that will help with that problem. And so we will not have that issue anymore because she will actually get you guys your prizes because that's important. Okay, cool. So that takes care of this. Check my cables on the other side. That looks actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, that does look good. Okay, cool. That came out awesome. Okay, now, last bit here, we're gonna fix with this thing. We'll put the last bit into. Okay, guys, build's done. There it is. We're 4 away. What are the special in-game prizes? I just downloaded. Yes, so you do get special in-game prizes for using my link to help you with progress. I don't know what they are. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the, there was some material they gave me when I actually did this the first time. I have to zip tie these. I think they'll hold. Okay, so let's put the back on because we can. Ugh. Everything's ready. We're not blocking anything. How does this go on? Oh no, this is the right way. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, this has got a little bit, I might have made this hard to put on. Nope, nope, I got it. Okay, back is on. There it is, it's in. Look at that, beautiful. We got high static pressure fans for that section, which is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and put the front on. We have RGB will be controlled by the case, so we should be able to play around with the case lights here. Cool. There it is. And then here is our build, which I think came out awesome. What do you guys think? Looks clean. I think, maybe, like, I guess I keep forgetting how short this is, but we still get a really good view. There's a ton of distance between this and everything else. I could easily, if I wanted to, I guess I could go jump. I could grab a bigger GPU if you wanted to fill this. This will actually fit a Strix. Like if you wanted to actually have a Strix, you could put a Strix all the way in here and do that. But I didn't want anything that leaned. I wish I had a Founders Edition 3080 available, but I don't have a spare one. I have one that's on a test right now, so. Okay. Put those away. Okay. Okay, there it is. The PC's ready. Let's get it ready to turn on. We crammed a lot into this thing. There it is. Bob's ready. I'm gonna just kind of clean up our space real quick. Okay. There we go. Take a drink. One to go on Raid Shadow Legends. Again, you guys always come in clutch, I swear. I think you guys do it for dramatic effect. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Avegos. Okay, moment of truth. There we go. GPU plugged in. I didn't know I hadn't ever opened this GPU. Okay, I'm not gonna plug that in because people think it's gonna cause issues, but it won't. Guess we'll find out. Here we go. Flipping the switch. Do we see any lights? Nope. Oh, that's not good. And not plug something in. Oh, nope, there it is. Whoa! Whoa, that is cool. Look at those. No, I didn't plug it. I didn't push it all the way. No, it's there. Look at those lights. Whoa, I love, look at those. No, those, so these are halos. These are actually not off of the fans. Those are those halos. That looks great. I have to say, that looks really good. Now, we do have control of our RGB lights from our case, so everything can get controlled right from the case. And you can change your color. So we can go back to, like, again, you got color changes. There's actually quite a bit of options for, ooh, that red looks really good. Ooh, that yellow looks really good too. Those are great. Oh, I love this. And then you have different RGB options as well. There is no RGB on the GPU. The GPU is just the white one. No RGB on the GPU. It is spinning though. I love the, ooh, that is cool. I love that blue. Yeah, those lights look great. Okay, so, and again, what we have a positive pressure situation here. We have a positive pressure situation here that we have, basically, we have intake, and then 2 exhaust. So this will create a positive pressure situation inside of the case, which will reduce dust. For the most part, though, I'm not worried about hot heat getting traveled. There's a lot of ventilation in this case as well. But let's do the peel. This is an attractive build. Let's pop this on. There you go. And then, oh, I guess we already took it off. Never mind. There it is, the whole thing. And there it is, like the whole shebang. There you got your full, looks good. So you got, yeah, nice, very clean looking build. Love those halos though. So there's your front right there, so you guys can see the front as well. So you got your front as well, and then again, there's a lot of air. I can feel the air being exhausted out of the side, which is great. So Pretty cool. And there it is. That is the build. So, and again, you have, like, again, you can change your general colors there. So we have lots of control. I like that one. So we got 300 raiders. Who just raided? Oh, 300. Oh, I thought you meant like 300 people raided. Okay, yes, we have 300 raiders. Got it. We made our raid Shadow Legends goal too, guys. Congratulations. Okay, so we're going to do the 5600X, and we have a $150 Newegg gift card, and go from there too. So yeah, it looks really good. The PC looks really good with the RGB and everything else. Overall, just very, very nice build. Really impressed with just the overall, the whole thing. It looks great. It looks really, really good. You're welcome for all the giveaways. Yeah, this came out great. Really, really impressed. And I love, guys, I have never used those halos before, but on those white, so remember guys, if the actual fans themselves are not RGB, there's a ring on top of it that actually makes them RGB. So it's pretty crazy. So those will go on any like regular fan, but these Phanteks makes these white fans, these white high static pressure fans, and those look really good on there. So versus like, I'm really impressed. In fact, that'd be a fun build to just do under this. Yeah. So yeah, and they really do a good job of showing it off. So awesome build. Awesome, awesome build. Yeah, it's, I can really hear the whole thing going in there, which is pretty cool. I wonder why it doesn't turn on oh, there, it might be the sample. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start the first giveaway. This is for a 5600X. We'll call it Shadow. It'll be just thank you to you guys. Again, well, what should we do it? We'll call it Shadow. Entry point for this is going to be Shadow, exclamation point Shadow. This is for a Ryzen 5 5600X. Starting that giveaway right now, guys. 3 minutes on that. I feel like the GPU, something's wrong with the GPU though, because I don't see, I know there's a light there. It does normally light up, and I'm not getting a post yet, so there might be something I need to figure out there. Or the riser didn't get set in or whatever it was. It's definitely getting power. It's just spinning the entire time. Like there's some sort of problem. So I don't know if I didn't plug it in right or whatever it was. Let me take a look while you guys are doing that. Okay. We've been trying just to make it through everything. I feel so out of place, feel so out of place right here. Check my top lights to make sure I plugged it all the way in. Yeah, looks good. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna make sure. The only other thing I can think of is that not all the way in. It's all the way in there. The question is it all the way set on the rate or on the actual GPU? Yeah, I mean it's powered. It's not lighting up. Usually, I don't know why that would be. He did verify that it all worked with the riser. I can see now. Three minutes, 46 seconds left, guys. Here goes. just don't feel like that actually is like seat. There it goes. Okay. Okay, trying this again. Let me see here. Some sort of like, I keep wasting paper towel. Oops. Ugh. Okay. Let's give this a go. I'm just going to see if the light turns on this time. I don't feel like the GPU was all the way seated. Oops. Okay, winner is Gerard Fraser on YouTube. You are the winner. We still have one more giveaway, guys. Gerard Fraser, you are the winner. I don't remember. Maybe that doesn't light up. I know it does on the 3080. It's so pretty. So, oh, it doesn't light up. Okay, never mind then. I'm just being crazy then. Okay, it doesn't light up. Okay, cool. I was panicked for no reason then. Okay. I thought it did, but it doesn't on this one, I guess. Okay. There we go. Then it's all fine. There is our build. It looks super good. Now let's see it run Diablo. It won't run Diablo, guys. We're gonna go. Okay, so last giveaway, guys. This is for a $150 Newegg gift card. Last giveaway, $150 Newegg gift card. Everybody say thank you, Newegg, because they're the ones who biggest sponsor for the show. Thank you, Newegg. $150 Newegg gift card. Starting that giveaway right now. Exclamation point Newegg now, guys. Exclamation point Newegg now. I'm so impressed with how this build looks. This is very pretty. It's mesmerizing. I keep like looking at it because I'm enjoying it. Here, let me, why don't we give it, let's put it on the side camera. Put it on the side view so you guys can see it. Such a great case. I have to say, such a great case. Really, really enjoyed building in it, you know, and we did the Razer, you know, the Razer, which, you know, this one had lots of room for cable management. Just overall, just a lot, like a great experience to build in, and just came out just great. So Phanteks is one of my favorite case manufacturers, and so it's always great to see them do like a knock out of the park kind of build. So, thing. So let's get this kind of centered for you so you guys can see it just a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's give you guys like a good quality view. There you go. Let's really get a good view at that build. There it is. Yeah, probably, I think you're right. Like what it needs is like, I should probably put like a different GPU in there. Because you know, it's nice like when it's on the outside, but I think it definitely needs something. I think what would actually help is if I was to take an RGB strip, if I took an RGB strip, and then you had like an RGB strip right here at the bottom that was uplighting this, I think that would make a difference. This feels very dark, and so it just needs an RGB strip probably right here, and then that would probably make it look a whole lot better. So might be something worth adding. That'd be a pretty quick add. I don't think I have any Phanteks RGB strips, but I'll look some up, and maybe we'll show it off later in the week. Congratulations to King Eater 1. King Eater 1, you are the winner of a $150 Newegg gift card. So congratulations. Okay, guys. Well, the CPU went to, I forgot. I'll look it up again. We did announce the winner for that. I don't understand. You guys, like, it just happened not that long ago. Okay. Winner for the CPU was not my wife. This is Justin. You're on speaker on show.
Well, hi. Are you streaming?
Yeah, we're just finishing.
All right. I'm outside your studio, actually.
I think I heard. Why are you in? Oh, you were driving my car.
Why wouldn't I be driving your car?
I don't know. That's what I hear it. So I thought I hear our car. I hear my car. That's my wife, everybody. My wife is. She must have went joyriding. I didn't think it was. I didn't know if the weather was gonna. So yeah, I heard my car. Okay, cool.
I've been riding since 5 p.m.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so she's enjoying my car. Well, guys, she says, I'm outside. There he goes. She was Tokyo drifting. Well, babe, I will be done in just a few minutes, and I will see you at home.
All right, love you, Stacey.
Love you too. Bye. I have a Porsche 718 Spider. So that's what and it's a lot of fun to drive, and we just have nice weather right now. So, and so she's outside doing that stuff. So anyway, guys, that is it for the show. We are back tomorrow for a incredible build, like literally just a basically haven't stopped in a while. So it's been oh hey, what's up? It's good to see you, Banksies. It is super stoked. It's going to be a crazy build. Lee 011, everybody's favorite 3090 Strix, 5950X, like all to the nines. Build tomorrow, and it's going to be absolutely a lot of fun. So come join us tomorrow. I have tried a Taycan, big girl Sakura. I really wanted to buy one, but ended up picking up a Tesla instead. So anyway, it's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be I don't remember what the NVMe storage, but come back tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really stoked about that build. So back on Friday, I'm going to try, depending on how long this build, and if I don't unplug my PC again. We're going to try and have that done and play a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends tomorrow, just to have some gaming and stuff like that as well. So, and then King Eater, you got to reach out to Blondie but Geeky. She's the one who's going to hook you up with, the stuff. So talk to Blondie. She's going to get you squared away. Anyway, guys, we're going to find somebody to raid right now, so please stick around. I'm going to check to see if Blondie gave me a target. Preacher Guy, he's playing Apex. So we're going to read Preacher Guy. Please stick around. There's 800 of you, and this can really make a small streamer's life a day. So please, let's get ready. Stick around. Just watch him for a little bit. Give him a follow. That's all I really ask. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the support tonight, and we'll go from there. Preacher Guy. Here we go. He's got 18 people, guys. He's got 18. So let's go in for this. You guys will, don't worry, you guys will, it'll happen automatically. You guys are getting a notification now. Let's see how many people we can get. 490. Thank you very much for helping raid, and have a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.